live yet. Oops. Am I live? Oh, I am. Hello, everybody. Who was watching Talladega? It was awesome. Well, okay, the end was awesome. I have been wanting Hocevar to win for a long, long time. So I am really, really happy. I got my desired outcome, so I'm a very happy camper. Um, I am not really a fan. Okay, so my opinions change like year hourly sometimes. So I didn't even know I could do that. I wondered how people went live and were showing their like waiting room kind of thing and not the audio of what they were doing. Didn't know I could mute the microphone. Interesting. So I have been wanting Hocevar to win for a while. Um, oh, what I was saying was that my opinions change. Sometimes hourly, it's pathetic, really. So when we first started doing stage racing, I thought it was cool. Like it helped break up the long, boring runs where the field gets spread out and somebody has a lead by like 11 seconds. It helped that, and restarts are always interesting. But now it's like they're not helping. And I'm annoyed because I thought the whole point of switching the stages so that stage one was like what, 90, what was it, 98? Stages two and three were 45 laps. I thought the whole point of that was to eliminate the whole fuel saving or fuel mileage junk. It didn't. I mean, part of that did make it kind of interesting, but when stage three started, I knew they were gonna probably go back to green with 40 laps to go, and I told my dad, I was like, be prepared for people to act like idiots. Because they always seem to do that when they when they have like a small number of laps to go at Talladega and Daytona. I'm reading comments. Sorry. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. For those of you who don't know, I see there's 15 people watching. So, hello, hello. My name is Amy, or Blind NASCAR Fan, as my title, or as my, is it called a handle on YouTube? I don't know. My username. Um, and I started my channel. Eventually, my goal will be to help, or maybe audit might be the better word, racetracks and their accessibility for blind fans like me, because obviously I am blind. Right now, I just talk about NASCAR because it's fun. But that's my ultimate goal whenever I get enough money, which isn't going to be anytime soon. But yeah. So today we're like you've probably figured out already, we're talking about Talladega. So drop your thoughts in the comments if you want to be a part of this chat. That'd be awesome. Hi Shannon, DJ Daniel, Lee McCullough. Is it Sydney Ann? I'm not sure. You were the first one to say hi, but I'm not sure how to say your name. Oh, cool. Welcome. Um, Thank you for the compliment. People, I get that like a lot. I don't know what color my eyes are. I always thought they were like a weird white color that scares children. But, yeah. I don't like wearing glasses, so I don't wear the sunglasses that you often see blind people wearing. But anyway, um, one of these days I'm gonna play around with all these options it gives me. There's all kinds of fun options I can do. So, any of you watching, did you watch the Talladega race or listen to it on MRN like me? I am kind of disappointed. I discovered in the last year or two, when I was a kid and a teenager, I had the capacity to listen to TV and radio, and it could be two different things. Like I could listen to my favorite country artist's album premiere party thing on the radio, and I could listen to primetime country on the TV. And I would be able to tell you what was happening on both of them. I have since discovered as an adult, I can no longer do this. Like I do still put NASCAR on TV if it's available and I can watch it, and NASCAR on MRN or PRN on my phone. I still do this. And I will sometimes look at social media if I really want to know like more perspectives about what went down in a particular incident or whatever. But I can no longer like follow all of them all at once. My brain is just like too much information. Like my brain's exploding. Oh, my my blind Barbie and my NASCAR Barbie. I bought the blind Barbie because when they came out with her, I was like, a Barbie that looks like me. Where was this when I was a kid? So I bought her, and I already had the NASCAR Barbie that I got at a flea market, like a local flea market, a few years ago. And I put them together. They're on top of. I never thought about that. They're doing the victory lane celebrations. I literally put them on top of the race cars because I don't have enough room on my shelf. I never thought about that until just now. They're standing on the roof of the cars almost. But I put them next to each other and I was like, "Oh, blind Barbie is now blind NASCAR fan Barbie like me." You might have been gone half the day, but if you would have tuned in, you would have probably seen the best part. Like, seriously. Best part was halfway through stage 2 when the giant crash happened. So, it's not a record number, but you would think that it was. Like, when we watched it happen, my dad and I like, "Whoa." My dad's like, "That's gotta be the entire field." I think even the TV guys said it was the entire field. I think TV said 26, radio said 24, but either way, that's a lot. I think the record is 30, 32. Maybe it's under 30, but I don't think that was the record. Should have asked ChatGPT before I went live. I don't think it was the record, but that literally took out my entire fantasy roster all in one fell swoop. I was like, why does this always happen to me? Even my garage driver, I was like, well, good thing I didn't swap you out because it wouldn't have done me any good. Out of all of that, though, I think by the end of the race, I think I still had two fantasy drivers on the lead lap. I think the highest one finished 18th, but I think he was still on the lead lap. I'm not sure. Austin Dillon, I think he was. Oh, and I put Stenhouse, so I had two for sure. And Stenhouse, he was in the top 10, I believe. I don't remember where he finished, but it was like, wasn't he like third or fourth or something? I don't know for sure. My NASCAR app shut me out when I went back to it. So I go back and I look at what it says the final rundown is, but it shut me out and it won't load. It's probably loaded now, but it doesn't normally reload until the official list comes out. I'm very unique. Well, thank you. I like to be unique. Um But anyway, I couldn't look at the final finishing order because it kicked me out. I it usually I guess I could go to the website, but I don't like the website, y'all. I like the app, and the app won't load until the official finishing order is released, and so. But I think Stenhouse finished in the top five, and Austin Dillon, I think they said was 18th. The rest of my roster, two of them were in the garage. Austin Cindric and Michael McDowell. Who was the other one that I don't even remember who the fifth one on my roster was, y'all. Like, I don't know. It was both of the Austins, Stenhouse, McDowell, and someone. I wanted to put Hocevar, but I was like, no, I don't want to jinx him because every time I pick him, it's stupid. So I was like, no, I don't want to jinx him. And I had Kislowski, and then I was like, nope, don't want to jinx you either. Might as well have left him because couldn't have done any worse by jinxing him. He still was pretty awful. He was like 23 laps down, I think, at the finish. It was pretty ridiculous. Um, I swear, y'all, the drivers and their pit crews in stage one were they must have all felt jealous of Ryan Blaney and his terrible pit crew because they all had mistakes. Like, goodness. Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe, poor guys, got stuck down a lap or two for most of the race. Denny, I think, did finally get on the lead lap, but I honestly don't know if he stayed there. Wish I could have seen the final finishing order because I would have liked to have known where all these guys finished. I need a computer. I could look it up on my computer if I had a computer or a second device next to me, but I don't. So I just thought it was funny, like all the tires that got away, speeding penalties, like other silly things that pit crews did. I think they all just felt left out. Like Ryan Blaney's having all these mistakes, and I know some of them were driver mistakes and not pit crew, but it was just funny. I was like, yep, they're all feeling left out. They wanna be like Ryan Blaney. I mean, why wouldn't you? He's usually fast, and maybe if you make mistakes like he does, you'll be fast too. I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was funny. The craziest though was the big, huge pileup, like red flag and everything. It's not Talladega unless you have a big crash like that and a red flag. Seriously, it's just not. And Tyler Reddick has to be the luckiest man alive. Like, he's won half of the races this year because I think this was what, the 10th race of this season? I think it's the 10th. And he's got how many poles? I don't even know. And he gets. How long ago was it? Which race was it that he had a bunch of issues with like mechanical issues and all sorts of stuff and he still came back to win? And today he didn't win, but he was caught in the big 24 car pileup, and shortly after that, he brought out the caution with a flat tire, put him in the wall, and he still was on the lead lap. Like, he has to be the luckiest man alive. Everybody, let's just be Tyler Reddick. I am reading comments again. All right. Y'all left me. There's only one watching. Where'd y'all go? Ugh, you must not like me. I'm sad nobody likes me. I always start out with like 15 people and then it drops down to like one or two. Very, very sad day. Meh. But anyway, oh, who brought out I like how the guy who essentially causes the wrecks always goes away unscathed. Like, it really wasn't his fault, but you could make the argument that Chastain caused the big pileup. it wasn't, I don't think it was him. I think Bubba was blocking, and Chastain and everybody behind him were coming so fast that nobody had anywhere to go. But if you want to blame Chastain, okay, well, then he drove away unscathed. Like, he ended up going on to win that stage. Yay, 10 points. I thought maybe he could go on to win the race because I really want to see a watermelon smash. But also, he was he started doing well, so I thought, well, maybe he'll win. But, I'm satisfied with the win. I really enjoy Carson Hocevar, so I'm happy. Like, I'm really glad that he finally won something to shut up everybody who says he isn't good enough to be there. And besides that, what kind of a crazy celebration? Like, driving the car, I guess with his feet and maybe his knees, I don't know, but he's I like how he got out and he's like, "I don't even know what I'm doing." Like, he was like, "Obviously, I didn't have a clue," but he said he was determined to do that. Like, if it took him 20 minutes to figure it out, he was gonna do it. I think not many people could pull that off either. Like, he's super tall, so I think that's what helped him be able to pull that off. But he is a lot of fun. Like, I am really glad that he won. I've thought he could win for a while now. Like, I knew, just like 2 weeks ago with Ty Gibbs, like, I just knew it was a matter of time. And I honestly thought Carson was gonna win before Ty. Like, if you'd have asked me any other time last year and this year, I would have said Carson was gonna win first. But I was wrong. But either way, I'm glad for both of them. Pardon-moi. I am more glad for Carson because I'm a bigger fan of Carson, but I like Ty Gibbs too. He's pretty cool. But I feel like I'm hunched over like an old lady. But I feel like if I sit tall, it'll cut my head off like it always does. And if I sit further away so I can sit tall, then I can't reach the screen because my arms are short. But anyway, what else happened today? I can't remember what initiated the incident that caused that caution at the very end with so there was 3 laps to go. Oh, it was Hocevar getting into Eric Jones. Eric Jones is gonna be mad at him later. Probably not later, but he was mad at him in the moment. He's probably still gonna be mad at him later. But what else? What else? What else? Somebody comment and tell me what your favorite thing was besides the victory lane because I already claimed it. It's mine. No, I'm just kidding. You can tell me that's yours too. Hello, hello. There's some new people joining, I see. Welcome, welcome. Drop some comments if you feel like it. I'm just talking about Talladega. It was a lot of fun. Um, I miss Carson wearing the different hats. Like, he used to do all kinds of funny hats. That was fun. I think now he just wears a cowboy hat. That's like normal. But I always thought the funny hats were fun. He's not even very old, y'all. Like, I remember I was at the race at Gateway where he crashed. I think that was 2022, where he crashed and broke his leg and had to sit out for, I don't know, it was like a month, wasn't it? Suarez filled in for most of those. And then I also remember, I think this was at Gateway too, where he filled in for Chase Elliott. So that's cool. I also met him at Gateway. Look at all my stuff happens at Gateway. Garson is cool. Like, I remember when my sister and I were waiting, I had a garage pass at Gateway, and we were waiting by his garage stall to get his picture. And there was like, I don't know, 3 or 4 people in front of us. And his team was like trying to get his attention, and I guess they had to get in the they weren't getting in the cars yet, but they had to get ready, or I don't know what it was, but they had to get him for something, and they were like really trying to get his attention, and he's like, "Y'all, I'm busy over here." Like he wouldn't leave the people, the fans, to go do whatever it was he was supposed to do. I guess it wasn't like something super important. YouTube is weird. What the heck? It's giving me these like Q&A sticker comments I can put that if you were a font, I'm assuming like what font would you be? But what the heck? Like emojis maybe, but fonts? What? That's weird. Um anyway, I kind of agree with Mike Joy. Mike Joy says on Monday, which is tomorrow, but I think he did say on Monday, he's like, that move's gonna be made illegal. Which talking about the host of our hanging out at the car and waving at people while driving it. That was fun. My dad thought he was gonna crash. He kept saying he's gonna crash into the infield, and then he's like, now he's gonna hit the wall. I guess he did kind of didn't crash into the wall, but he hit the wall to do his burnout. But he's a cool dude, I think. I don't know. I heard a chat. Well, it was somebody who called into Sirius XM, and they were talking. I don't even remember what show this was, and they were talking about drivers who don't have like he's like, I don't have a connection to any of the drivers because they none of them have personalities, and I'm like, I don't know what he's talking about because a lot of, I mean, some of them maybe not, but Carson has personality, and the whatever show I was listening to, the hosts were like, well, maybe he means because a lot of today's drivers grew up racing, and so they don't have other things to talk about like they used to. Okay, well, maybe that's true, but Carson is like that. He grew up racing and he still is fun. Like, I don't know. I don't know if any of them would be people I would like to hang out with personally, but they are fun. Like, their personalities that they put forth on social media are fun. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Carson does all of his own social media. And it's funny because in the victory lane or whatever, I don't even know if it was in victory lane, but in the interview on TV, the winner interview, he made a comment about how I told you I was going to win or I knew I was going to win or something. I thought he was just kind of being cocky about it. But then on MRN in his victory lane interview, he said, he actually posted that something to that effect on Instagram this morning. And I'm not I think I do follow him on Instagram, but I don't get on Instagram all the time to see, what all the people say that I follow. Cuz Instagram is not the most accessible app in the world. um so on MRN he said he did post that. So he really wasn't kidding. He really did tell us that he was gonna win, and he did it. So that was really cool. Hello, hello. I assume that you mean being blind, and I was born blind, so it's all I have ever known. But that's all right. I don't let it stop me from doing what I want to do. In this case, watching NASCAR. um, trying to think what else happened today that I wanted to talk about. I had a lot more to say today than I did yesterday, although my show was longer yesterday. Let's see what my timestamp is. Oh, no, this one's longer. Yesterday's, I think, was 22. This one's 24. Yay! Well, if you like my content, please subscribe and like it. That would be awesome. I would love it. And share it if you would. That would be even more awesome. Um, I do this every race, every race weekend. So Friday night I'll do one if trucks are racing, Saturday for O'Reilly, and Sunday for the Cup. Oh, one other thing that I want to talk about. The stupid guy who said NASCAR drivers aren't athletes. Well, I think a lot of drivers today would beg to differ with that. But also, like, how would he know? Has he ever driven a race car? Like, those guys, most of them, they stay in really good shape to do that. And I think it may be different now, but years ago, Trevor Bayne said you can lose 20 pounds just from sweating in a race car on a hot day. So you gotta be in pretty good shape in order for that not to take a toll on your body. Because I guarantee, if I did that, I'd be dead. I'd be in the care center on IVs, and I don't know. It would be a bad thing. Not that you'd want me driving a car, but you know. So, who is this Stephen A. Smith dude anyway? Like, seriously, the only Stephen A. Smith that I know is a guy who lives in my, well, I don't know if he still lives here, but he used to live in my area, and he used to drive me to church when I was in high school. He would take me to youth group on Wednesday nights. That's the only Stephen A. Smith that I know. I don't know who this dude is, but apparently he wasn't getting enough attention on social media, so he had to say that NASCAR drivers weren't athletes. Or I think he didn't say NASCAR, I think he said race car drivers in general. But still, like, he wasn't getting enough attention on social media. He had to say something controversial to get people riled up. It worked. Anyway, I don't know what to tell you. I can't really answer that question because, well, mostly I don't know you and I don't know her. But so there's probably more to the story than what you're telling me. But apologizing is always good, even if you're not wrong. Apologizing is always good because that always makes the other person feel, especially if they're holding a grudge, always makes them feel kind of small if you apologize first and you're sincere about it. Because, you know, if you're just doing it to do it, then it doesn't mean anything. But if you do it and mean it, then that's always good. But I can't really say because I don't know you and I don't know her. So I don't know the whole story. 28 minutes, 12 seconds. All right, well, apparently YouTube Land thinks I am boring. And I don't know what to do about it because I don't think I'm boring. I think I'm rather fun. But whatever. I'm trying to like hold out for my loyal chatters to come on, but they haven't come on. So I don't know where they are. Where is everybody? Come and join me quickly. But this replay, if I do finish now, this replay will be up in the morning because for some reason YouTube hasn't fixed the issue where it takes over 12 hours for something to upload. So we'll be up in the morning. But anyway, everybody is gone. So I guess I'll go too. um yeah, I guess that's all I got. There's 0 people watching. I'm trying to make it go to 30. 10 seconds. I should play the Jeopardy song. Ah! 30 minutes. Okay. I'm out.